What's going on, Ghost Squad? Trey here with Ghost Tactical to talk about a concealed carry topic that is widely debated. It's brought up all the time, and you can get some serious, nice discussions going about this topic. And we're going to talk about whether or not you should carry one in the chamber. Now, most of us decide to carry one in the chamber, but a lot of people decide for whatever reason not to carry one in the chamber. Some people call it Israeli carry. Now, the reason why we're going to discuss this is people that are just getting into concealed carry that may not be as familiar with firearms or comfortable with them yet choose to carry one without one in the chamber, which means you do not have a bullet loaded into the chamber of the barrel. Reason why a lot of people do this, I'm assuming, is because they feel more safe that they're not going to have a negligent discharge. The gun's not going to go off if there's not a round chambered into the gun. So I think a lot of people, when they're first starting out, choose to do that way, or they just automatically go into carrying one normal with a round chambered. The question is, though, is this the right thing to do? There is no right answer to that. I can tell you what I want to do, and what I recommend is always carry one in the chamber. If you're not comfortable yet with one in there, then you need to go practice more. You need to be more proficient to where you do get the confidence to carry one in the chamber. But by all means, am I telling you that you're wrong if you carry one without one in the chamber? Absolutely not. At least you're carrying. But I will say this, if you choose not to carry one in the chamber, then please practice when you're at the range. Practice with the extra step of racking that slide before you get that round off. If you're not proficient in that, because that becomes part of your draw. If you're not going to practice that, then you are going to put yourself and others in harm's way. It's going to take a little extra time for you to draw, rack that slide, and then get sighted in and take that nice shot. That being said, if it makes you want to start carrying and you want to do it that way, fine. But hopefully over time you will evolve into the person that likes to carry one chambered. That being said, what we're going to decide to do today is we're going to kind of show you the extra time that it takes to draw and get 5 shots off without one in the chamber versus one that's already chambered. So we're going to do a little bit of scientific testing. And like I said, just because the times might suggest one thing, I'm not saying either one's right or wrong. It's a personal preference. I suggest and I recommend to always carry one in the chamber, but if you choose not to because you still want to carry, you're not comfortable yet, then by all means do that. At least you're carrying, but make sure that you're practicing every single day, whether it's dry fire or at the range, the draw, rack, and sighting in. Make sure that becomes part of your process, because if you're not practicing it, then it could be very, very dangerous. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take the scientific method of filming and timing each one. We're going to take a draw with one chambered, get 5 shots, figure out what time that is, and then we're going to do another one, having to chamber it, and then get those 5 shots off. So here we go. Well, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I hope this helps a little bit somewhat to let people know that if you choose not to chamber one in your gun, it's okay. It is going to take more time. We've obviously seen the results of that. That being said, once again, if you're going to carry, and the only way that you're going to start out carrying right now is to not have one chambered or Israeli carry, whatever you want to call it, then please do that. That's okay. Just make sure that you're always going to be practicing that draw with that extra step, because that is going to be maybe the decision where someone lives or dies. That extra half to a second is going to be a crucial time. So make sure you're being proficient in that and all of that. Well, guys, I hope this really helped you. If you're interested in more concealed carry for beginner videos, check them out right over here. And please, if you're interested in figuring out what kind of gun to use, we've got a couple videos out there in a series called the Concealed Carry Showdown. You can check them out over here as well. Guys, thank you so much. Remember, subscribe, hit that notification bell, come follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. We really appreciate you guys so much. Semper Fi.